Tuesday is going to be good for you. And as long as you're tuned to us here on Kaieteur Radio and Subah, Pyar, I can tell you it's already going to be a good Tuesday. You know that this is your favorite trio here. It's Joshua, Select Alex, and yours truly. And we bring to you great vibes, great content, a lot of great everything's here on the show. So if you're listening to us right now, you're heading to work, you're already in work, you're cooking up a storm, you're in the kitchen, you're cooking lunch, you're on vacation, you're laughing, you're rocking chair or your hammock or your bed or wherever you're listening to us. Good morning to you. With me on the other side is Joshua, aka Buddy Pal, the proper red man. You should see the blush. Y'all should see the blushing that's going on here. Y'all please log on to the Facebook Live right now and see what this one carrying on with. Good morning to you, Buddy Pal. And why are we matching today?
Good morning, buddy pal. I've noticed, you're trying your best to not be out of the league recently, and so, the blame has now been shifted to Alex. So, I'm happy that we're matching, and you know the memo. You're not missing the memos. You're checking your email very frequently, as every business person should be doing. So yeah, I'm proud that you have been up in your games. My emails are no longer in your spam when it comes to dressing memo.
I like that. I like how you put it that way. I love it.
Yeah. So how are you this morning? It's a fabulous
I'm
Tuesday
good.
morning. It's
It is.
sun in all its glory. I don't know where that. I think the sun came out to the sun chose violence this morning, and he is just there. Psh. Thank God the taxi came in this morning. He was
Strike
generous.
you.
He was generous enough to put on his AC. And then when I came out,
Oh wow.
and then when I came out of the car, my glasses were fogged up, so you can know how cold it was in there.
I bet you don't even want to come on.
I
I
d-
bet you didn't mind if he took all the longest routes to bring you this morning.
I'm telling you.
He got taxi drivers to still do that. Take you
Trust
the
me.
longest route so they could charge you more.
No. Sometimes they take the longest route because they enable the traffic.
Okay.
And then you just sitting there like, just give me faith, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
this is one time I'm going up the East Coast, and this driver decided to take the line top. And you know how the line top does be. I'm like, oh my goodness, why did you do that, sir? Why did you do this
Bro,
to me,
but the
sir?
highway is one straight drive.
The traffic.
No, what I'm saying
Uh,
is, why would you not take the highway? It's
Right,
literally a
yeah.
straight drive.
A straight drive. You take the line top, and everybody going to give. It was around Christmas time. Everybody going around Giftland area, so that
Oh
is going
my
to be
God.
I'm like, oh my goodness. It takes me 15 to 20 minutes max to get up to the East Coast on traffic days on the main road. That day took me 45 minutes. I kid you not. And I'm like,
No,
you
I could
got to be a
definitely
madman.
imagine.
All
Yep.
right. And he was vexed more than me. Like, I'm not the one driving. Sorry, you're the one driving. I told
I
you to
think he's
take the main.
mad. He's mad at the fact that there's so much traffic.
I told you to take the main road. He tell me no, I set you in a trap. I'm like, I told you to take the main road. And when you turn line up, you told me you know what you're doing, you're the driver. So okay. Face the consequence. You're rude to me.
Wow, the
So
things he's got to go through, eh?
yeah, are we paying you? And I was we begging you for a job. We pay in your
Mm.
cash. We ain't trusting you. So good morning to
So at
all.
this point,
Uh-huh.
go ahead.
So I will say good morning to all those taxi. Good morning to all the taxi drivers except the rude ones.
That's literally what I was about to say. Good morning to everyone except for taxi drivers,
Great mind things alike.
right?
Hey, it's Tuesday already. It's the 25th day of April.
Yes.
Yeah, April. At the latter part of April is always a good one for me. I like the
Huh.
last.
Oh,
I
okay.
like the
Okay.
last days in April. It's a special day for
Okay.
me, so I like it. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Good big things popping. I got up this morning. And I want to tell you that you are bad influence. In somewhat
Uh-huh.
way, and I'm gonna bash you this morning. You're bad
Uh-huh.
influence for posting Globe corn mutton. That's not nice.
I know.
That's not nice at all. And funny enough, we don't find that here much.
Because it's very expensive.
I think some barrel stuff. Man, come on, man. Those expensive supermarket can buy. It'll sell like wild cake.
No, I do because yeah, of course there are going to be people who can afford it and
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people
yeah, yeah. Yeah, who?
who
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to. Because I mean, who's willing to pay at least 3,000, 3,500 for a can of corn mutton?
People will.
And it really just could feed two persons,
Yeah, but it's
right?
nice. I had it once. I had it
Yeah.
once.
It's it is like the closest thing that you will get to lamb.
Yeah. Funny enough,
Closest thing you'll get to mutton.
I had that all the way in Berbice. I was in Berbice
Yeah.
and they opened a tin of. I felt special. I was like, no, put back the grace, pass the globe. I'm like, oh, oh yes, on the
Nah, globe
board.
corn mutton is really the honestly, it is hands down the best corn
It
mutton I have
is.
ever
It is.
eaten.
It is. Without a
And
doubt,
I
it
think that is
is.
indisputable.
It is, of course. So when I saw it, I'm like, this girl that name Sarida, and so yeah, I want it. I want it right now. Somebody, Michelle is saying, yeah, she wants it too, but it's like you said, it's expensive. Just check your message there.
Yeah,
It's a bit.
it's very expensive. I am surprised though that I haven't seen any supermarket carry it in Guyana. I guess it's because, rightfully so, it is already expensive and it would be difficult for them
What
to
let me
add a
sell one?
markup,
Five
ship it,
thousand dollar
and
one?
then still. Well, the actual price of it is between $12 to $15. Depends where you buy it, right?
$12 to $15. So
And that's
that's
just the flat cost. So what it has to do with shipping it and adding a markup and all these things, right? So of course I'm sure if they're buying it, no, I don't think they might be buying bulk quantities because they might be testing it out for the first time, you know?
mm-hmm.
So they might have to pay the retail price or maybe something slightly smaller, but what, maybe $1 less or something. So
12.
if you're buying something at about an average of $14, that's an average of 3,000 something dollars already
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
exchange rate.
Mm-hmm.
Will you add into that? You're looking at about 36, maybe 3,700, and they'll be making a small markup also. So
Mm-hmm.
in the long run, it's probably not a profitable something to carry. Maybe that's why it's never hit Guyana, as in something that stays permanently in supermarkets or places. The only people you might find actually having it is people who pack barrels and they send home, and people got their private stash, you know?
Yeah, I think the auntie in Burby is such a private stash. I think so. You know? So big up Auntie Lita. Auntie Lita gave me globe corn mutton all the way in Berbice when I was there.
Well, let me tell you that's why you don't see I put hashtag elite society because you elite. If you eat globe corn mutton, you are elite. I'm not dealing with you peasants.
You know man, I can stick to me $500 corn mutton that I find in the supermarket. I can stick with that, you know?
Me na eat corn mutton in Guyana. Can't compare.
Funny enough,
You vex right through.
funny enough, what's the price for corn mutton here? I'm not too sure. I don't know what's the price
I
for
think
it.
it's like around 600 and stuff now, 600, 700.
Okay, almost 1,000. Let's say $1,000. Okay, all right, no problem.
Nah, it's not so
No, I'm
expensive.
just saying I'll put $1,000 max to it. You know, it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
around $600, $700. You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
If you're
Mm-hmm.
a corn mutton lover, and especially that Globe brand, let us know this morning.
Yeah.
I hope somebody from Globe is listening and they could give us a little mileage, give us a little PR
We'll reach out to the
package.
people in Australia. We will.
We gotta reach out to the people in Australia. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you Gucci this morning? Had a good night's sleep?
Gucci this morning.
All right. It's Tuesday. It's that day where we cry our hearts away. And call your ex and say, "Baby, I'm sorry. I love you. Please, please forgive me, my love." Don't you do
Yes, I
that?
agree with you this morning. Let's do that.
Oh, you actually agree with me now to apologize? Is this alright?
No, because every week I keep saying don't do it and you still do. So this week I'm saying let's do it.
I see what you're doing.
You know it can't be there, you just gotta join them.
I like that.
It's 9 hours 15. Let's go to some lovely throwback songs on this beautiful day, this Tuesday edition of Subah Pyar.
All right, let's go, everybody. 99.1 and 99.5 FM, the radio with the difference. The legendary Abhijit comes to Guyana on May 7th. We can tell you more about that in our program this morning. Let's go, everybody.
99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio.
टूटे लड़ी, जिंदगी की ना टूटे लड़ी, प्यार कर ले घड़ी दो घड़ी, ओ जिंदगी की ना टूटे लड़ी, प्यार कर ले घड़ी दो घड़ी। ओ लंबी लंबी उमरिया प्रेम कहानी, जब आती है रुत जवानी तब बनती है प्रेम कहानी। प्रेम कहानी में एक लड़का होता है, एक लड़की होती है, कभी दोनों हंसते हैं, कभी दोनों रोते हैं। प्रेम कहानी में एक लड़का होता है, एक लड़की होती है, कभी दोनों हंसते हैं, कभी दोनों रोते हैं। नदी नदियाँ नदियाँ किनारे से हमरा बगान, हमरे बगानों में झूले आसमान। नदियाँ किनारे से हमरा बगान, हमरे बगानों में झूले आसमान। बरसा जमीन किसका पानी, मुझसे पानी में और सुहानी। एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोर, जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे को। एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोर, जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे को। तुझे के होठों को लेकर अपने गीत, कोई निशानी छोड़ फिर दुनिया से जो। एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोर, जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे को। ला ला ला। पहले प्यार की मुलाकातें याद है, याद है। मुझको तुम्हारी सारी बातें याद है। अच्छा। पहले प्यार की मुलाकातें याद है, मुझको तुम्हारी सारी बातें याद है। तुमको कैसे भूल गया ये कभी अफसाना, मैं तुमको क्या कहूँ, दीवाना। अपने प्यार के सपने अपने प्यार के सपने सच हुए। होठों पे गीतों के फूल खिल गए, सारी दुनिया छोड़ के मन में मिल गए। अपने प्यार के सपने सच
जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए ऊंची ऊंची दीवारों सी इस दुनिया की रस्में ओ ना कुछ तेरे बस में झूली ना कुछ मेरे बस में दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए
फूल तुम्हीं भेजा है खत में फूल नहीं मेरा दिल है फूल तुम्हीं भेजा है खत में फूल नहीं मेरा दिल है प्रियतम मेरे मुझको लिखना क्या ये तुम्हारे काबिल है
मेरे प्यार की उम्र हो इतनी सनम तेरे नाम से शुरू तेरे नाम पे खत्म
तेरी खुशी से है खुशी तेरे गम से है गम तेरी खुशी से है खुशी तेरे गम से है गम तेरे नाम से शुरू तेरे नाम पे खत्म मेरे
प्यार की उम्र हो इतनी सनम हम दोनों मिलके कागज में दिल में चिट्ठी लिखेंगे जवाब आएगा हम दोनों मिलके कागज में दिल में चिट्ठी लिखेंगे जवाब आएगा
चिट्ठी के लिफाफे पे नाम क्या लिखेंगे
नाम छोड़ो पूछो के पैगाम क्या लिखेंगे
चिट्ठी मिलती ही चले आओ
बागों में फूलों के खिलते ही चले आओ
चमकेंगे तारे दिल में हमारे और बनके वो महताब आएगा
कभी
This song here
Uh-huh.
is the official Kaieteur song.
Hold on.
Whenever these are,
Yeah.
anytime you got a little family get together, a little barbecue, and the men them they in a car and they're playing a little domino or they're drinking a little thing.
Uh-huh.
These are the types of songs you'd hear. At least that's what I grew up to.
It's true, you know.
But these
So
are some
true.
of the most beautiful songs.
The vocalist. Talk to
The
me.
time check for it is 9 hours 27, and
Yes.
we want to talk about a few things real quickly today, Buddy Pal, before we head at 9 hours 30 into our Bollywood hits list segment. Remember, guys, even though it's a hit list segment and today's theme is throwback, we're still
still
playing
gonna-
it for
yeah.
you for 15 minutes Monday to Thursday, so you guys can stay up to date with all the newest hits. But today is a very important day because number one, in spite of all of the debate and all of the cancel culture and all of the don't support and all of the oh yeah, I'm excited, we have Starbucks still officially opening its doors today. It had a soft opening yesterday, but it's having its official opening today. So hope to see you guys there, and go out and support. Take a try if you've always wanted to know what it tasted like. Everybody's posting their Starbucks. This is your chance to head over there and do that. In addition to that, happening in Guyana, across the world, we have today, April 25th, being National Drug Take Back Day.
All right.
Right? So what is National Drug Take Back Day? really and truly, the goal of this day is to increase public awareness of the dangers of prescription drug use and misuse. Now, this is very important, Buddy Pal. There's a reason I want to address this also, is because let me ask you if you know this, or the people listening, let me ask you real quick if you guys know this. Do you know that there is a black and red antibiotic?
Yeah.
And when you were a kid, or even up to now, if you fall down and you get a bruise or you get a sore or you get something, you want your uncle or your mommy or somebody just quickly say, go bring me one red and black tablet. And they open it and they throw it on the thing or they give you to drink or something.
Yeah.
Right? This is a typical example of why it's important to create awareness of the dangers of prescription drug use and misuse. Now, antibiotics, in case if you guys never knew the seriousness of antibiotics, it is extremely serious. Antibiotics have a special use and they can only be used for certain things and they can only be by prescription only. Which is why if you go to a pharmacy and you say, can I have this drug, they'd be like, do you have a prescription? And if you don't have a prescription, they'd be like, I'm sorry, you need to visit a doctor because a doctor needs to prescribe this before you can use this, because these tablets, they have special functions and you cannot just use them whenever you want. Now, of course, when it comes to antibiotics, there's a certain course of action you have to take.
Yeah.
Like you have to use either one or you have to go along a 7-day treatment or whatever. Right? And also, if the treatment breaks for whatever reason, you have to start the treatment all over again because that's how serious antibiotics are. Now, you have people, I've grown up seeing that, in my own family where people just take this tablet and just drink it or use it. I mean, it works, but it's not being used the right way. Now, that's a classic misuse of prescription medications, right? And how it should not be done. So I just want to say quickly, that's just one of the many ways, but you guys have to be very careful how you're using antibiotics and tablets in general. And another thing quickly I'm going to say before we go to our hits list is that, sometimes if somebody come over or, your family talking about, health problems that they have and say, oh, me doctor been prescribed this tablet for me, you should use it too. Take two of this tablet and drink them, man. If you got the same thing as me, let me just quickly remind you guys that no two persons' bodies are the same. Your medical histories are not the same. Please do not use prescription medications or any medication that a doctor has issued to someone else and they're giving it to you and you take it and you use it just like that too, because sometimes you may have underlying health issues that these tablets can trigger, right? And you have to be very careful how you're using other people's meds. If you want to use these meds, have your doctor recommend it to you.
Yeah.
And I know in Guyana, we have a culture where we don't like going to the doctors. And for whatever reason, people just don't like going to doctors. They're going to go out to the pharmacy and buy 2 aspirin or buy 2 paracetamol or use a tablet with their husband using or their wife using, and they go feel better. But sometimes you think you're feeling better, but you're really just causing other triggers and other problems in your body. So I just quickly wanted to touch on that real quick. I would advise you guys, please do not use medications if you're not aware of it. Not because you see it solves headache, you just use it just like that. Sometimes people can actually be allergic to aspirin. Now, guys, you know this because there are people worldwide who are allergic to aspirin. You have many deaths yearly with people who accidentally used aspirin or products that had aspirin that they did not know, right? So it's a very big field of discussion, and we'd love to have maybe a doctor or some medical professional sometime on the show who can talk about this and educate the public on prescription meds and their misuse, or just drugs in general, on how to use and how not to use. So we hope that you guys enjoyed that segment. It's a National Drug Take Back Day. Please read some more about it. We also have National Hug a Plumber Day. So if your husband is a plumber, or your friend is a plumber, you can feel free to hug them. Today's also a very special day also because it's National Telephone Day.
So imagine
if we didn't have a telephone, what the world would be. We'd be sending pigeons with a note attached to their feet. And it's also World Malaria Day, which is very, very important. Educate yourself on malaria and, how to treat, how to prevent, and all of these things.
Yeah.
There's a lot more important days. We'll talk about those when we come back in. But right now, Buddy Pal, we've got to go to our Bollywood's hits list. If you've just joined us, tell them what it is, Buddy Pal.
All the latest hits coming out of Bollywood town. We bring them to you here from 9 hours 30 to 9 hours 45. Mondays to Thursdays. Let's go, everybody.
सपनों की दुनिया मिटी है, रह गया दिल एक तारा बन के, रह गया दिल एक तारा बन के। अभी अभी आसमां खोई है, अभी 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 आसमां खोया है, अभी 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 ये जमीन खोई है, अभी अभी। आँखों में सोने के चांदी के सपने थे, जाने किन हाथों ये सब लुट गया। राहों में रस्ते थे, रस्तों पे मंजिल थी, अब उन राहों से सब मिट गया। अभी अभी हौसला खोया है, अभी अभी दो कदम भी दूर लगे हैं, लापता है तेरे निशान। रात दिन भर कैसी खलिश है, आहटे खामोश यहाँ। अधूरे हम, अधूरे तुम, अधूरे यहाँ। आओ ना, ना जानू मैं, ना जाने तू, अधूरे यहाँ। आओ ना, दूर हुई मजबूर हुई मैं, कहती रही ना तुमने सुना। तुम ना बदले राहें है बदली, इंतजार करूं मैं सदा। आ भी जा दिल चैन ना पाए, आ भी जा मुझे नींद ना आए। अधूरे हम, अधूरे तुम, अधूरे यहाँ। आओ ना, ना जानू मैं, ना जाने तू, अधूरे यहाँ। आओ ना, अधूरे हम, अधूरे तुम, अधूरे यहाँ। आओ ना, ना जानू मैं, ना जाने तू, अधूरे यहाँ। आओ ना।
तेरी मैं निगाह ना पाई, रात दबा के मैं जाग तेनू मिलन आना। लंघ के नकली सरहदा, छड़ के वैरी जमाना। आवे मेरे हथ कड़ी
तेरे हैं गिले जो तुझको हो सुकून तो मुझको चैन मिले सुन अल्लाह दे बंदे हम दोनों हूबहू सुन अल्लाह दे बंदे हम दोनों हूबहू मैं तेरी कहानी मेरा किरदार तू सुन अल्लाह दे बंदे हम दोनों हूबहू मुसाफिर हम यूं साथ चले कभी होठों पे हंसी लेकर कभी आंखें बहे सुन अल्लाह दे बंदे हम दोनों हूबहू सुन अल्लाह दे बंदे हम दोनों हूबहू मैं तेरी कहानी मेरा किरदार तू सुन बंदे हम दोनों हूबहू
मैं रात की अंधेरी और अधूरी प्यास हूँ मैं दर्द से लिपटती रूह की तलाश हूँ मैं साजिशों की आतिशों में कब से कैद हूँ मैं दाग हूँ मैं बेहया मैं जैसे मैल हूँ जहरीला नशा हर दफा है मुझ पे चढ़ा जहरीला नशा है मुझे तबाह कर रहा ये आग क्या पता है कब से मुझ में जल रही ये प्यास मेरे दिल की बुझ के भी बुझी नहीं न जाने किस जहां का किस तरह का है चुभन है सांस यूं उलझ रही बढ़ा रही घुटन जहरीला नशा हर दफा है मुझ पे चढ़ा जहरीला नशा है मुझे तबाह कर रहा
दिल तू उदास आज हो ले फिर दिल तू आज रो ले फिर ना समझे थे वो ना समझेंगे कभी ना आए थे वो ना आएंगे कभी सागर बहती आंखें क्या कह रही है बता सब रुका है सब थमा है तू जो नहीं है यहाँ 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 तू जो नहीं
एक लम्हा ही काफी था हमको सताने के लिए फिर ऐसा क्यों सोचा दिल को जलाने के लिए याद तेरी आ रही फिर से वो दिलरुबा ऐसे चढ़ते हैं जैसे शराब है हद कर दे जो सिर ये फिरे सब कहते हैं हम तो नवाब हैं हाँ है बोलो क्या ही करें पर एक मस्तानी ने तेरी ये जवानी ने लूटा लुटेरों का हिसाब है आदत तेरी ये खराब है
Not a single bar of service.
Not with us. Digicel officially has the best mobile coverage in Guyana, be it in Aishalton or in Etteringban. We got you covered. Digicel, better together.
Delicious! Refreshing! Lucasade Energy is launching its newest flavor, Apple Blast! Try it today and get blown away by the bold, crisp flavor. A delicious apple taste. The perfect balance of sweet and sour fruity flavor powered by glucose. Boost your energy with new Lucasade Apple Blast. Available now at supermarkets and convenience stores nationwide. What are you waiting for? Try it today. Lucasade. Enjoy Apple Blast energy.
प्यार हमको भी है प्यार तुमको भी है
On Sunday, 7th May, Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown. He is coming for the first time. Direct from India, Abhijit.
चलने लगी है हवाएं सागर भी लहराए
Abhijit, live in concert.
तुमने ना जाना कि मैं दीवाना
For info, call 592-628-6582, 592-661-5990. Ticket outlets, Punai Pharmacy, CN Breeze, Spready Supermarket, Cost Cutters, Demerara and Sheriff Street, Palms Court, A Alley, Sanjay's Jewelry Store, Vivanta Spa and Salon, Church Street. On Sunday, 7th May, at Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown. He is coming for the first time. Direct from India. Abhijit, live in concert. On Sunday, 7th May, Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown. He is coming for the first time. Direct from India, Abhijit. Abhijit, live in concert.
तुम्हारे ये इशारे
For info, call 592-628-6582, 592-661-5990. For the first time, playback singer Abhijit, live in concert on Sunday, 7th May at Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown. Powered by the Massive Tank.
छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा बदला ये मौसम लगे प्यारा जग सारा छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा बदला ये मौसम लगे प्यारा जग सारा छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा
Lovely music on a beautiful. All right. Lovely music on a beautiful Tuesday morning. It's a fantastic, fabulous. What's the word? Use that fancy term for me.
The supercalifragilistic word?
Yes, that big word.
I'm going to have to start charging you.
No prop. Go ahead.
What?
You do the super word.
I just did.
I didn't hear you.
You didn't?
I heard you, but I want you to do it again.
No. Can't.
Pretty please.
Until we agree to the terms of payments, I cannot say the full word.
Okay. I don't. When it comes to money, I don't hear good after 9:50.
I know.
Yeah, you know, my headphones normally give me a problem around this time.
But it's just so funny how you're able to respond appropriately.
Right, you know, so I hear a little bit of, you know, and then I say, yeah, I think this is what she's talking about.
Yeah. You know, it's so nice of you. That's when you know your friends. You can almost tell you know what they're talking about.
Yes, that's so true. So here's what I want to give you. I want to bring the horoscope to you right about now. My day has not been going well because of horoscope.
Because you don't know what's going on with your day.
I don't know what's going on with my day. So I'm going to start with Alex. And it says here this morning, if you're talking about another person today, Cancer, make sure you aren't saying anything that would be upsetting if they were standing right there. Gossip may be running rampant today. Yeah.
Very damaging.
Very damaging. For you, Virgo people, especially Buddy Pal, it says you might find yourself a bit unfocused and confused about which way to go, Virgo. The baffled look on your face isn't helping anyone else figure out how to help you. Let me see your face. Hold on. Let me see your face. Okay. All right. I can live with that. What else we have? It says here, Libra, of course, the best on the planet. It says, it's important for you to get outside and feel the wind blow in Libra. Reconnect with nature and be aware of the 4 elements. Take deep breaths and fill your lungs with this energizing life force.
Okay.
All right. I can live with
Very deep on us today.
Yes.
I'm going to have to take some time to figure out what direction I'm going in. But you know what?
Uh-huh.
Today is not the day. It's not going to happen today. So you know what that means?
What means?
I'm going to have to sleep it off and think about it in my dreams and figure it out tomorrow.
All right. No problem. I can live with that. I can live with that. So I don't have to take off my phone today. I don't have to look out for any call today. So I just need to, you know, reconnect and rejuvenate myself with some nature.
Yeah, just take a breather.
Take a breathe. Funny enough, you know, I've been thinking that it's a long weekend coming up, a long holiday. You got 3 holidays next week. Next month. You've got 2 in 1 week. You've got Monday and you've got Friday.
Yes.
So I'm thinking to get away somewhere. You know?
That would be nice. And usually whenever that happens, people would normally take little trips out of the country, neighboring countries, or they'd visit the resorts in Guyana or take a trip into Lethem or something, you know? So we would encourage you to do that again this year. You know, and I've been seeing, honestly, and I'm really so happy and proud, I really do see Guyanese people moving away from the way things were traditionally done. And this is for the better. You know, I see them now, instead of holidays just being at home now, they are going with, road trips with their families. They're going over to Suriname, Trinidad, Barbados. They're going to Curacao. I saw a lot of persons went to St. Lucia a couple of weeks ago. I did understand that it was a very low fare to go there. And I'm guessing maybe that's why so many persons, just booked up on the opportunity. And I thought that was really great. Keep on doing things like this. You know, it's not... Let's talk about saving money, right? Let me tell you guys real quick why, especially if you're a business person or somebody who got a little small business or something, why saving your money, or even people in general who working nice, 6 figures or whatever, and got some money, why saving it doesn't make any sense, right? Because how do you make that money grow? If you put money in the bank and you saving it, you're probably getting a what? A 1% interest a year or something,
about that.
Right? What about if you actually took that money and you invested into stock, right? Or you invested it in buying an apartment building, or invested in buying land and then building a house and renting that. You know, that's how your money grows. And that's how you're able to increase your disposable income, because you don't just have your savings sitting there. You are using your money to make more money. And that's how the rich get richer. That is the mentality of the people with money. And the people who got businesses and who get more money is because they're making their money work for them, or passive income, as you want to say.
Yeah.
Right? So quickly, I encourage you guys, if you have large amounts of money or whatever, quit putting it into the bank. I mean, of course, you must have an account in the bank with monies or whatever, but don't just let all your money sit there and don't do anything with it. Take your money
Invest.
and create investments and let your money bring back more money for you. And that's how you make more money. So that way, now when you have more disposable income, you're able to do so much more because let's face it, money is one of the factors that determines what we can and cannot do. Because if we don't have money, buddy, I'll help you go it on the strip,
True.
right? So if we barely working enough money to pay our bills, how are we going on this trip? So if you want to break that cycle of never being able to afford things, you gotta take a page out of people's books and see what they're doing with their monies and how they're getting more disposable income. Analyze your income and find where there are ways you can, grab a bit more to save up to invest.
Yeah.
So think about that on this beautiful, beautiful morning and do things differently with the long weekends that are coming up. Take your family to a nice little trip, discover new places, new things, even right in Guyana. We have so many things, so many resorts, so many places now to visit. Man, listen, I want to quickly talk about this too, Buddy Pal, this morning. With the opening of Starbucks and the cafe next to Kaieteur Radio. And I see a friend of mine is going to be opening his cafe very soon. I am just loving the air
Yeah.
right now in Guyana in terms of investments and developments and opening of new experiences to people. I'm absolutely loving this. And to the locals especially, who are investing in the country and creating new experiences for people to enjoy, locals as well as tourists. I just want to say, listen, man, really good job.
Yeah.
Keep on doing what you're doing. And if you've wanted to open that business for the longest while and you just needed a push, I hope this is the push that you've been looking for to get out there and put your creativity, your ideas out to the public and, grow from there.
I agree with you, buddy pal. That is so true. If I like, I was telling someone the other day, they were telling me, Joshua, I have this business idea. I'm like, but what happened? And he has all the necessary tools, finance, and everything to get this business going. What happened? He's scared. I'm like, how do you know if it's going to be a success if you don't give it a try? All right. So I like when I would put it that way. So yeah, if you are thinking of opening that small business, you've already got what it takes. Go for it. Be like my guy Alex. He's expanding every day, a third location.
That's
and
right.
going for the fourth. So be like him. So big up yourself, my youth. So blushing, your head done big already. You're making more big. Well, we gotta go to the news, and then when we come back, the Bollywood expert, she's gonna take off the hat of host of Subah Pyar, and she's gonna put on the hat of Bollywood expert, and it's gonna bring to you Bollywood scoop. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, let us go to some great music on this throwback edition of SKP.
फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, 1000 में मेरी बहना है, सारी उम्र हमें संग रहना है। फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, 1000 में मेरी बहना है, सारी उम्र हमें संग रहना है। फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है। मेरा जीवन कोरा कागज कोरा ही रह गया। मेरा जीवन कोरा कागज
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
With your news at this time, I'm Kevin Smith. A consortium consisting of a local company and two Peruvian companies have submitted a bid of $1.3 billion to provide consultancy services for the Ministry of Public Works' $192 million East Coast Demerara Road project. We had reported on April 9th last that this consortium was among 5 bidders who initially submitted their proposals for the contract. At the recent opening of tenders, however, it was revealed by NPTAB that only 4 of the 5 bidders are now vying for the contract. The consultancy service the ministry is seeking is for the engineering services for the East Coast Demerara Public Widening and Improvement Project Phase 2 for the areas Annandale to Mahaika and Sheriff Street to Orange Nassau. And less than 24 hours after 25-year-old Sean Lee, known as DJ Gaza Prince, was pulled from a wrecked car submerged in a coker at Friendship East Bank Demerara, Lee succumbed to his injuries. Lee of Tamari Base Road, East Bank Demerara, and his girlfriend, 23-year-old Kimberly Agard, also of Tamari, were rescued on a Sunday afternoon. The police reported that around 15:20, Lee and his girlfriend were driving south along the Friendship Public Road in a motorcar, reportedly at a fast rate. It was stated that while negotiating a turn, Lee lost control of his vehicle and collided with a concrete culvert at Friendship. According to the police, the impact caused the car to flip before ending up in a trench. And now let's tell you, 2 men were on Monday remanded to prison for the murder of police constable Quincy Lewis, whose skeletal remains were recently discovered almost 3 years after he was reported missing. 25-year-old Shafiq Vernon, called Prophet of Ogle, East Coast Demerara, and 35-year-old Jamel Van Lewis of Durban Street, Georgetown, appeared before Senior Magistrate Leron Daly at the Georgetown Magistrates Courts. The accused were not required to plead to the indictable charge, which stated that they murdered Lewis. The men were jointly charged with the alleged masterminds Thakur Samaru, aged 56, and his wife Zakiba Zahid Zafarali, also known as Zakiba Zafarali, of the same address. They were remanded to prison and the matter was adjourned to May 24th, while the magistrate issued arrest warrants for the couple. And that's the news at the moment. Thank you for listening.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News. And don't forget, you can catch us on the MyTuner app as well as the Radio Garden app. You can also keep up to date by liking our Facebook page at Kaieteur Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio Livestream. Oh, also catch our stream at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com/radio. Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.
Hello, Guyanese. The oil companies extracted $2.88 billion US out of our oil field from January to the end of March this year. Guess how much Guyana get out of that? It is so shameful that President Ali and Vice President Jagdeo didn't announce that figure themselves. They get Bank of Guyana 2 days ago to put out a statement saying that we received 219 million. Do the maths yourself. 400,000 barrels pumping every day. Multiply that by $80. is 32 million US dollars a day. Multiply that by the 90 days, January to March, is 2,880,000,000 US. And out of that, Guyana received 219 million in royalties and profits. So 2,661,000,000 US out of our oil left Guyana, and we only receive 219 in 3 months. What a Guyana. When they begin pumping in Liza 3 and 4, we will receive about the same amount. And that is what Jagdeo said. Government has to run like a business and not like a cake shop. Listen to him for yourselves.
It's a business decision. Governments have to be run like business. It's not cake shop operation.
Them shame for tell Guyana what oil companies doing to us. And in the same breath, both President Ali and Jagdeo going to approve the fifth project with those same terms and conditions, giving the oil companies more leeway to further rape, rob, and sodomize every Guyanese. Where is your voice? Where is the outrage against the slaughter of our present and our future? My brothers and sisters, please, I am begging you to wake up. Wake up to this reality, or else reality will wake you up. Have a nice day. This is a message from Glenn Lal. Please share it and join me every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7:20 p.m. on the Kaieteur Radio.
प्यार हमको भी है, प्यार तुमको भी है.
On Sunday, 7th May, Everest Cricket Club, Cost Cutters, Demerara and Sheriff Street, Palms Court, A Alley, Sanjay's Jewelry Store, Vivanta Spa and Salon, Church Street. On Sunday, 7th May, at Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown. He is coming for the first time, direct from India, Abhijit, live in concert. On Sunday, 7th May, Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown. He is coming for the first time, direct from India, Abhijit. Abhijit, live in concert. For info, call 592-628-6582, 592-661-5990. For the first time, playback singer Abhijit, live in concert on Sunday, 7th May at Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown. Powered by the Massive Tank.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'm the host of Subah Pyar just for this. I'm the host alone just for this time. I have the privilege and the honor to introduce to you guys, rather, beg your pardon. I kind of lost my words when I'm introducing people of very important caliber. And so it gives me great pleasure to welcome to our program via the Zoom platform this morning, Miss Sarayda Nagredi. I've known Sarayda for quite a number of years, and Sarayda now fits in the capacity of Bollywood expert. With that said, she has all the news as it relates to Bihud Thang, Bollywood Thang, and so I want to hand things straight over to her. Miss Nagredi, it's great to have you at top of the morning to you.
Thank you, Joshua. I really appreciate you. And that was, such a beautiful introduction. Let's get straight into the Bollywood scoop for today. So, guys, how many of you knew that? So we're doing a bit of a throwback update as well today.
Yeah.
How many of you knew that Dimple Kapadia was married to Rajesh Khanna? I didn't know that until now. And she said that she knew her marriage with Rajesh Khanna won't work the moment she stepped into his house. Excuse me, sir, do you have an iPhone?
Yes, I do, ma'am. I'm upgraded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guess what? Here's the thing.
Uh,
She actually made her film debut in
Uh-huh.
1973, and that's with the movie Bobby.
Bobby.
How many of you know the movie Bobby? Right?
Mhm.
But she also got married to Rajesh Khanna in the same year. And even before the
Mhm.
release of her debut film,
Yeah.
she got married. And she was 16 and he was almost twice her age.
16.
Wow. Yeah. And she also announced that she wouldn't continue her career after getting married because um, he did not want her to continue to act after they got married. However, she made a comeback in the year 1985 with Sagar,
Uh-huh.
and that's when she spoke out about her personal life. She said that she revealed in an interview that she knew her marriage wouldn't work the moment she stepped into his house. She said that she came to know him precisely 7 days before their marriage.
7
And
days?
they were going, yeah, she knew him 7 days before they got married.
Mhm.
And they were going to Ahmedabad for a show. And he sat next to her. He didn't say anything to her throughout the entire journey there.
Mhm.
But as they landed there, he then turns to her and tells her he'd like to marry her.
Oh.
And she agreed. And she agreed and they got married. And she said the day she stepped into his house, she
Mhm.
knew that their marriage was not going to work. He banned her. Well, it was reportedly that he banned her from acting.
Mhm.
And she said that she was too young to realize the importance of her first film. And you know, but at the time, but she did leave him. And when she left him, she had already had 2 kids, Twinkle Khanna
Mhm.
and her sister, Rinky. Did you guys know that Twinkle Khanna is Akshay Kumar's wife,
Hmm.
right?
Mhm.
And Akshay Kumar has also stopped Twinkle Khanna from acting. So yeah, but that's it. That's just a little update there. But if you guys love Dimple Kapadia, just know that if you want to keep up to date with her, and I'm talking to the folks who might have seen her in that one movie, Bobby, and wondered what happened to her,
Mhm.
and then didn't see her back until 1985. Well, guess what? She will be seen next in a web series called Sas Bahu or Flamingo.
Mhm.
Right? Interesting. So, guys, look for the web series Sas Bahu or Flamingo. I think that will be pretty interesting. So, that's an update for you on Dimple Kapadia. And for those of you who are fans of her,
Mhm.
you're going to get to see her acting more. So, that's that for you. Now, Zinat Aman. You guys know the famous Zinat Aman.
Zinat
You know,
Aman,
did you guys
yes.
know that for Zinat Aman, her debut movie was, let me get the name right for you. Her debut movie was Hulchul in 1970. Right, we're bringing back some real nostalgic vibes this morning. So her first movie was Hulchul in 1970, but the actress really rose to fame with Dev Anand's iconic Hare Krishna Hare Ram. That movie, I love that movie, by the way. And the songs from that movie continue to be memorable over the years. And you guys know this, especially that song, Dum Marudum,
Mhm.
you know? And she was featured on the song and she was legendary. And, you know, it gave her a star status after that movie. She joined Instagram a few months ago, guys, and she's been sharing a lot of these throwback posts and memories and, you know, things on set and so on. So if you guys want to keep up with Zinat Aman, I would encourage you to remember the password and log back into your Instagram account. Or for those of you who already have active Instagram accounts, be sure to check her out and follow her. And, you know, sometimes she's going to share things that will help to also bring back pleasant memories for you.
Oh.
So be sure to check her out. And if you guys can remember, a couple of years back, Zinat Ahmad did visit Guyana also.
Yes.
And I was
remember.
lucky enough to see her.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's definitely amazing. So guys, comment which celebrity you've ever met. Comment and let us know which celebrity you've ever seen or met.
Yeah.
And share with us what are some of these memories with Dimple Kapadi and Zenat Aman that you love the most. Like, what's a movie you love for them the most? What's something they did or said that you really appreciate and enjoy? Comment right now and share with us on the Facebook Live. 10 hours 16.
Yes.
And we're going to continue with the amazing throwback segment and music here on today's edition of Subah Pyar.
All right, buddy pal. Let's continue with the great music. Well, you're now Buddy Pal. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that was Miss Nagrady filling in for Buddy Pal, and now Buddy Pal is back, and so we now go back to the music.
Yes.
All right.
चले हैं महफिल को याद आए कभी तो मत रोना हम छोड़ चले हैं महफिल को याद आए कभी तो मत रोना इस दिल को तसल्ली दे देना घबराए कभी तो मत रोना हम छोड़ चले हैं महफिल को दुनिया बनाने वाले क्या तेरे मन में समाई काहे को दुनिया बनाई तूने काहे को दुनिया बनाई दुनिया बनाने वाले क्या तेरे मन में समाई काहे को दुनिया बनाई तूने काहे को दुनिया बनाई काहे बनाए तूने माटी के पुतले धर दिए प्यारी प्यारी मुखरे उजले काहे बनाया तूने दुनिया का खेला काहे बनाया तूने दुनिया का खेला जिसमें लगाया जवानी का मेला गुपचुप तमाशा देखे वहाँ रे तेरी खुदाई काहे को दुनिया बनाई तूने काहे को दुनिया बनाई दुनिया बनाने वाले क्या तेरे मन में समाई काहे को दुनिया बनाई तूने काहे को दुनिया बनाई रुक जा ओ जाने वाली रुक जा मैं तो राही तेरी मंजिल का नजरों में तेरी मैं बुरा सही आदमी बुरा नहीं मैं दिल का आदमी बुरा नहीं मैं दिल का देखा ही नहीं तुझको सूरत भी न पहचानी तू आके छली छम से जू धूप के दिन पानी देखा ही नहीं तुझको सूरत भी न पहचानी तू आके छली छम से वाली रुक जा, मैं तो राही तेरी मंजिल का। नजरों में तेरी मैं बुरा सही, आदमी बुरा नहीं मैं दिल का, आदमी बुरा नहीं मैं दिल का। धीरे रे चलो मोरी बाकी हिरनिया, धीरे रे चलो मोरी बाकी हिरनिया। कमर न लचके हाय सजनिया, धीरे रे चलो मोरी बाकी हिरनिया, धीरे रे चलो मोरी बाकी हिरनिया। बिखरी जुल्फे देख देख ये मस्त घटा शर्माई हो, देखो मस्त घटा शर्माई। तेरा रूप जो देखा झूम झूम ली, बिजली ने अंगराई होली, बिजली ने अंगराई। काले बाल गोरा रूप जैसे साए में हो धूप, तुझे देख जिया भरमा ही गया। हो धीरे रे चलो मोरी बाकी हिरनिया, धीरे रे चलो मोरी बाकी हिरनिया। दिल की राहें छोर छोर ये फूल चला खारों पे, ये फूल चला खारों पे। तेरा पिघले ऐसे रूप के जैसे मोम हो अंगारों पे, जैसे मोम हो अंगारों पे। तेरा मुखरा गुलाबी, तेरी चाल शराबी, मुझे राम कसम नशा ही गया। हो धीरे रे चलो मोरी बाकी हिरनिया।
होठों से छू लो तुम, मेरा गीत अमर कर दो। होठों से छू लो तुम, मेरा गीत अमर कर दो। बन जाओ मीत मेरे, मेरी प्रीत अमर कर दो। होठों से छू लो तुम, मेरा गीत अमर कर दो। ना उम्र की सीमा हो, ना जन्म का हो बंधन। ना उम्र की सीमा हो, ना जन्म का हो बंधन। जब प्यार करे कोई तो देखे केवल मन। नई रीत चला कर तुम, ये रीत अमर कर दो। नई रीत चला कर तुम, ये रीत अमर कर दो।
and my belly full. Especially.
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah.
I mean that breakfast looks very, very good. And I am now very, very angry because I'm now hungry. Is it gonna make it to the TikTok?
Yes, it will. TikTok. Hey, TikTok is a growing thing, huh?
TikTok, you know what? I find a lot of persons say that when I ask them, do you have TikTok? Oh no, me delete the mad app. Me delete this. If you guys only know about oh my God, the plethora of excellent content that's on TikTok. Well, we had this discussion already before one day, buddy pal.
Yeah.
I told you that whatever you're looking at on TikTok, if you're looking at silly videos, comedy, whatever, that is what your For You page is going to be full of. But if you're
Yeah.
looking at interesting things, you're following interesting knowledge pages, you're following life hack pages, fashion pages, cooking channel pages, if you're following these type of things, that is what's going to show up on your For You page. But you can't want to be following, these pages where them show jokes of people running behind people or madness or all day and be like, oh, that I'll take that guy. No, that's because they pattern off of the algorithm of what you're already watching. So that's what they're gonna put there. If you don't want that, you have to
Not interested.
tap along on the screen and say not interested, and they're gonna keep removing that type of content and give you fresh feed on your For You page.
Yeah.
So don't diss an entire app because you don't know how to use it. If I only tell you the amount of things I've learned on TikTok,
Yeah.
Google is not it anymore. Trust me.
Well, I
You're
tell
not a
you.
TikTok scholar.
Yeah.
You're not a Google scholar.
TikTok for me, The Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon, Family Guy. That's my For You page, and food.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's my For You page.
My For You page is filled with
Books.
psychologists, with philosophical things, with food, with life hacks, with like I love, like when I sit down on TikTok and I start to look, it's hours and hours before I can decide my mind to come off, because
Yeah.
it's when you really come to think of it, the amount of creativity that people have out there, and the introduction of these short videos, these reels, these whatever, it's
Yeah.
just amazing. It's just amazing to see what people had in them all the time, and they finally had a platform to release those. But things are looking very bad for those in the US right now,
What
because
happened?
because TikTok is now on the list of apps to be banned in the United States. In Minnesota, they've already banned the app completely, and for New York and other states right now, all government officials have to delete the app off their phones. They're banned.
Bless you. Really?
Yes, and they're banned from using the app. And I guess is the beginning of a phase of where they're going to start, more and more they're going to keep banning it in different states for different people and all of that. So it's looking very tough for people in the United States, but thankfully for the rest of the world, we still get to keep TikTok. So yeah.
All right, 10 hours 30 in Guyana. Shop now, tag them later. Check out our friends over there at Venus Footwear. They're located at 110 Regent Street, Lazy Down, Georgetown. At Venus Footwear, they cater for every occasion, whether it's a work, school, or even a casual outing. Remember, you're looking your absolute best, walking out in style.
Is their number one priority.
Oh, TikTok looking shady in some countries there, buddy pal. I want to tell you that the arrival day with the legendary Abhijit and friends happens on the 7th of May at the Everest Cricket Club in Georgetown. Showtime is 6 p.m. Tickets general admission is $6,000. I beg your pardon. VIP $10,000 and Diamond $30,000. Tickets are available at Punai Pharmacy, Sea and Breeze, Spready Supermarket, Buddy Pal's favorite spot, Cost Cutters, Palm Court, A. Ali and Sons, Sanjay's Jewelry Store, Vivianta's Spa and Salon, and the Everest Cricket Club. And of course, some of your Guyanese, just to name a few, your Guyanese artists, Vicari Singh, Benito Willie, A.W. Lyrical, Tony Kotz, just to name a few, is going to be all part of the celebration there with the arrival day with the legendary Abhijit, and it happens at the Everest Cricket Club. So yeah, it's going to be a fantastic day. It's going to be a great day. Hope you guys are going to, stick around with us. And Buddy Paul, what do you want to tell the people?
As usual, I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. And if you're here with us, you've just joined us, you had to go in and out. It doesn't matter. We're just happy that you're here with us here on the show and you're spending your mornings with us. Remember, it's light humor, entertainment, all of your newest songs, your throwback songs. That's how we do it this and every Tuesday for you. So we just hope that you're enjoying it all. If you're out in the roadways, be careful. We have seen in the yet another life being taken by speeding on the road. So we continue to have, as a matter of fact, for the past few weeks, we've had so many road fatalities. It's sad. But when are we going to learn? When are we going to stop speeding on the roadways? How many more lives need to be taken before we stop speeding on the roadways? Why are you guys not paying attention to what's happening on the roadways? I know that we say, once you're on the roadways, you're prone to getting an accident from any angle. Could be you or somebody else coming into you.
True.
But at least you not speeding it reduces the chance by one more.
Yeah.
Of you actually not getting into an accident. So please be careful on the roadways and stay within the speed limits as much as possible, please.
All right, stick around with us right here in Kaieteur Radio. We are going to step aside and pay some bill, like Buddy Paul rightfully mentioned. Be careful on our roadways. Look out. It's important for you to look out for those who might not be looking out for you. Stay within those speed limits. Buckle up. And, of course, just take your time on our roadways. You Gucci there, my youth?
Okay, then. Okay.
Stay back. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back after this.
प्यारे हमको भी है, प्यारे तुमको भी है.
On Sunday, 7th May, Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown. He is coming for the first time. Direct from India, Abhijit.
चलने लगी है हवाएं, सागर भी लहराए.
Abhijit, live in concert.
तुमने ना जाना कि मैं दीवाना.
For info, call 592-628-6582, 592-661-5990. Ticket outlets, Punai Pharmacy, CN Breeze, Spready Supermarket, Cost Cutters, Demerara and Sheriff Street, Palms Court, A Alley, Sanjay's Jewelry Store, Vivanta Spa and Salon, Church Street. On Sunday, 7th May, at Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown. He is coming for the first time. Direct from India. Abhijit, live in concert.
रात कली एक ख्वाब में आई और गले का हार हुई. रात कली एक ख्वाब में आई और गले का हार हुई. सुबह को जब हम नींद से जागे, आँख उन्हीं से चार हुई. रात कली एक ख्वाब में आई और गले का हार हुई.
जिसका मुझे था इंतजार, जिसके लिए दिल था बेकरार, वो घड़ी आ गई आज. प्यार में हद से गुजर जाना है, मार देना है
पश्चिम का संगम, हाय वाह वाह हुआ है कमाल।
सारे जमाने पे मौसम सुहाने पे इस दिल दीवाने पे वीरानी सी थी छाई आप आए बाहर आए हो। सारे जमाने पे मौसम सुहाने पे इस दिल दीवाने पे वीरानी सी थी छाई आप आए बाहर आए हो। आपका ही था सबको इंतजार, आपका ही था सबको इंतजार, आपके लिए सबसे बेकरार हवाएं घटाएं फिजाएं रागों में फूलों ने झूलों ने ली झूम के अंगड़ाई आप आए बाहर आए हो। सारे जमाने पे मौसम सुहाने पे इस दिल दीवाने पे वीरानी सी थी छाई आप आए बाहर आए हो।
न जा जाने जा, न जा न जा जाने जा, जाने जा न जा न जा, न जा जाने जा। आना
जा
न जा जाने जा, न जा न जा जाने जा, जाने जा न जा न जा, न जा जाने जा। ओ कहाँ तू चली है, तू चली है कहाँ? मैं तो यहाँ हूँ, मैं तो हूँ यहाँ। कहाँ तू चली है, तू चली है कहाँ? मैं तो यहाँ हूँ, मैं तो हूँ यहाँ। न जा जाने जा, न जा न जा जाने जा, जाने जा न जा न जा, न जा जाने जा।
मेरी पतली कमर लंबे बाल रे सांवरिया में ठाड़ी रहूं के चली जाऊं रे सांवरिया में ठाड़ी रहूं के चली जाऊं रे। मेरी पतली कमर लंबे बाल रे मैंने बिंदिया लगाई इसी साल रे सांवरिया में ठाड़ी रहूं के चली जाऊं रे सांवरिया में ठाड़ी
So 10 hours 45 in Guyana, right across the Eastern Caribbean. I honestly and truthfully don't know where the time is going this morning. Honestly and truthfully. Just when I thought that we have but an hour more for this program, I'm being checked. We only have it's only 45. Sorry, only 60. Only 50 minutes left for the program. What is wrong with me?
You had too much to eat.
I want to say happy birthday to Black Boy Umkar. He's celebrating his birthday today. From all of us here at Team Kaieteur Radio and Kaieteur News, hope you're going to have a great one today. And especially from the love of your life, Babita. She wants you to know that she loves you dearly. She appreciates you. And she's wishing you all the very best. So happy birthday to you, Black Boy. I hope you're going to have a great one. From all of us here at Kaieteur Radio and Kaieteur News, we appreciate you. And, drinks on you this afternoon. I just love to plug that in there, So happy birthday to you and everyone else celebrating their birthday this morning. We hope you guys are gonna have a fantastic day. It's also the birthday of the president, so happy birthday to His Excellency President Irfan Ali, the President of the Cooperative Republic of Ghana and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Happy birthday to you, sir. Hope you're gonna have a great day today. All right, and everyone else, so Black Boy shares a birthday with a star. So,
Look at that.
Look at that. Happy birthday to you, sir. Hope you guys are going to have a fantastic one today. All right? Talk to me.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the people. I still have beef with you. Bro, you're on radio.
I don't play with you.
What? You're on radio? What's going on with you?
I don't play with you.
That's a very long time out. 10 hours 47, but if I wasted 2 minutes in absolute unnecessary silence, let's just go to the music.
We got to wrap things up in just a bit. Oh my goodness, we didn't recommend any movie to the people today.
What I am going to recommend is the movie Bobby, of course.
All right.
Yeah, I want you guys to have a look at the movie Bobby and see Dimple Kapadia in her first time acting at just 16 years old. Can you guys believe that? I can't believe that. So I am going to be looking for the movie Bobby right now. And as soon as I wake up today about 5 o'clock this afternoon, I'm going to be looking at Bobby.
All right.
So that's your movie recommendation for this week, everyone. And if you wanted a reason to, look at an oldies movie today, that's your cue right there.
All right. So Bobby, look at Bobby this morning.
Yes.
When we come back, we've got to skiddly daddle ourselves out of here. It's 48 minutes after 10 o'clock. Let's go.
काहे को बुलाया मुझे बालमा प्यार में नाम से प्यार के नाम से काहे को बुलाया मुझे बालमा प्यार में नाम से प्यार के नाम से
राधा ने यही पूछा था एक दिन रूठ कर शाम से रूठ कर शाम से
जा तो सी बोलू ना जा तो सी बोलू ना घूंघटा खोलू ना बोलू ना मैं संग तेरे जा तो सी बोलू ना घूंघटा खोलू ना बोलू ना मैं संग तेरे
रोज जो तुम रूठोगी ऐसे गुजरेंगे दिन मेरे कैसे जीने नहीं देगा मुझे 4 दिन प्यार आराम से प्यार आराम से
लुट गए हम तो राहों में लुट गए हम तो राहों में मंजिल खोई दिल भी खोया मिलके आपसे लुट गए हम
You know, buddy pal, as I was scrolling through social media this morning, I normally don't do this, but I got up this morning and I picked up my phone, and the first thing I went to is Facebook. I normally don't do this at all. It's very rare of me. And I came across a quote from Mae West, and it says here, and I quote, "You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough." And I smiled at that quote, and that quote kind of motivated me to get up and do what I have to do this morning. And I said to myself, when we wrap up Subah Pyar, this is the quote I want to leave with the people this morning. This quote needs no explanation. It says here, for those of you who might have missed it, you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. I love that.
That's right. That's right, buddy pal. And that's just a quick reminder and a quick message to everyone this morning that you need to stop you need to stop existing and start to live.
Yeah.
Many of us, and I'm pretty sure the people, when you realize it, when you're sick and you're lying in the hospital, when your children are married out and left you, when you and your husband gone a separate way, when you just got nobody in life, and you're just there and you're in your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s, and you realize, man, like me really never do nothing. Watch me friend Shanta is there, travel different country every time she and your husband go up on cruise, them got this, and no, you're not comparing your life to other people. But the point is, other people are living while you are just not doing anything much with your life.
Yeah.
And I quickly want to also state the distinction between being able to help people and remembering also to help yourself.
Yeah.
Because what you find is a lot of times people happening, especially, I don't want to go into this right now because this one can be explained very shortly, so let me just don't even talk about it.
Okay.
But sometimes we spend our time helping other people so much in our lives that we forget to take care of ourselves and to do things for ourselves, because our time and all of our breathing moments are spent taking care of other people and looking after other people, whether it's our husbands, our children, our bosses, our friends. And you're always there for everyone. How many of you feel like you're always there for everyone? Somebody call on you, you always ready to go, you always ready to, you may think to yourself like, oh, yeah, man, me does that if I help everybody. Yeah, man, me the person you can always call. Yeah, that's a good name. That's a good
repetition
character to have. But how many of you honestly who are listening right now, and if you know that's you, how many of you can say truthfully that you know where the boundaries stop?
That's so
You
true,
know to what
Adipa.
extent you will help people and also still keep time and energy for yourself.
Yeah.
How many times do we realize or be like, if they call on you 5 times for the week,
You're
how many
going.
times can you say, hey, no, man, I can't make it today. I got a spa date, or I'm going to go get my hair done, or I'm just going to stay home and relax today. I can't make it today. How many times do we do that? First thing you're going to think, if me no go, they're going to say, how many want to help them? You don't care what people say. You got to know how you're feeling. You got to make time for yourself. You've also got to take care of your business. So oftentimes people feel to themselves that, because they're just always there to help everybody is a good look, right? It's a good look, and they hardly ever care about themselves, and they don't live. And so you're absolutely right, buddy pal. If you live this life so well enough, once is good enough. Because we don't really know about reincarnation. We don't know if we're ever coming back. We don't know what happens when we die. And honestly, I'm not trying to find out. But, if you live you live a thorough life. You live a life of purpose. You live a life of doing all the things that you like, and don't ever let money be an issue.
Yeah.
Don't ever let money be a reason why you can't do something. Bruh, money comes and goes. There's so many billion ways of making money. Tap into them. Learn how to make money. Just stop sitting down and counting other people's money and learn how to start making it for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to literally go and print money, don't get me wrong. Right? I'm saying how to work for money. Oh yeah, get me wrong and say, and when Pyar walking around with Kung
You get it from Subah Pyar.
Y'all don't listen to Subah Pyar. Let's teach you how to make money up there. And then we get a bad rep, not the type of rep we're looking for.
Exactly.
Right? But I always talk about this, buddy pal. You and I always talk about this, and to the
Yeah.
people listening, we always say if you don't like the way you're living, change the way you do things. That's
Yeah.
all. And
That's
if
so
you're
true.
not living, start living.
Start
I've
living.
seen way too many people in their 60s, 50s. I was having this conversation with a friend of mine the other day who regrets not taking more chances in her life, who regrets not doing a lot of things. And now that her son is grown up,
Mhm.
she's just there at home because her son always out with his friends and she ain't got nobody.
Mhm.
And she's just there sitting every day, got nothing to do, ain't nowhere to start, don't know how to be out there in the world because she was never exposed to the outside world. She's just always confined in her home with she and her son.
Mhm.
And now what is she doing that the son has got his friends? Now he's off to college. What's she doing? She ain't got nothing to do,
Yeah.
right? So don't let that be you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
learn how to set the boundaries with the things that you like, the things that you care for,
Mhm.
but also care for yourself and make time for yourself. Spend time with yourself.
I love that, buddy pal. And I don't think we need to add anything else this morning. That was your positive message. We don't need to say anything else, but have a great day.
That's right.
All right. Catch you tomorrow, God's willing, buddy pal.
Take care, everyone. Thanks
Bye-bye.
for listening. And keep it with us right here on Kaieteur Radio.
Bye, buddy pal. Loves and hugs.
Bye. Bye.
आंखों आंखों में बात होने दो,
मुझको अपनी बाहों में सोने दो,
शादी हो जाने दो,
शादी हो जाएगी पहले मीठे सपनों में खोने दो,
नाना आंखों आंखों में बात होने दो,
हाँ मुझको अपनी बाहों में सोने दो। हाँ, मन का पंछी डोले, प्रीत की बोली बोले,
बात बढ़ेगी आगे लेकिन हौले हौले,
क्यों मन का पंछी डोले,
आहा।
प्रीत की बोली बोले,
अरे बात बढ़ेगी आगे लेकिन हौले हौले,
कब तक इंतजारे,
उम्र पड़ी है सारी, दिल को जरा दिल में समोने दो, हाँ आंखों आंखों में बात होने दो। कौन किसी को बांध सका, हाँ कौन किसी को बांध सका, सयाद तो एक दीवाना है, तोड़ के पिंजरा एक ना एक दिन पंछी को उड़ जाना है, कौन किसी को बांध सका, सयाद तो एक दीवाना है, तोड़ के पिंजरा एक ना एक दिन पंछी को उड़ जाना है। अंगड़ाई लेकर के जागी है नौजवानी, अंगड़ाई लेकर के जागी है नौजवानी, सपने नए हैं और जंजीर है पुरानी, पहरेदार फाके से बरसों राम धड़ाके से, होशियार भाई सब होशियार।
On Sunday, 7th May, Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown. He is coming for the first time. Direct from India, Abhijit. Abhijit, live in concert.
तुम्हारे ये इशारे
For info, call 592-628-6582, 592-661-5990. For the first time, playback singer Abhijit live in concert on Sunday, 7th May at Everest Cricket Club, Georgetown, powered by the Massive Tank.
Are you ready to celebrate with us? It's our anniversary and we have something special for you! For the entire month of April, spend over $100,000 with us and you'll get 50% worth in free spots during the entire month. That's right, you'll get 50% more for your money, giving your brand even more exposure. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to celebrate our anniversary with us and boost your brand's exposure. Contact us now and let's make this a month to remember. This offer is valid for the month of April only, so act fast and make the most of it. Happy anniversary to us, and here's to many, many more years of success together.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
With your news at this time, I'm Kevin Smith. A consortium consisting of a local company and 2 Peruvian companies have submitted a bid of $1.3 billion to provide consulting